very much awareness of an AI. So in AI, so this is a need for us to have a case study on an AI in an education field. So here, if you want to know about an AI in an education field, so I have taken the topic. So how can we able to enhance the learning outcome with AI? So here, if you want to enhance means and already the methodology is there to improve. So still, how can we able to enhance those and methodology is the concept. So take for example the case of a school AI in China. So here, if you want to know about the case study, so first we need to have a background check. So background means and so in order to have an improving the pressure to and improve the learning outcomes. So here our learning outcomes means so what we are learning and what will be the result of learning and particular informations, and how can we able to reduce the students teachers and ratios. So we need to increase and so number of students so that we can able to have an ratios equally for the teachers, and we can able to have a educational institutes globally so have started in the adopting an artificial intelligence. So everywhere the artificial intelligence, that is an AI, has been implemented. So likewise also we have tried to implement the AI in the field of education also. So here, if you want to know before starting the case study, so let us know what are the objectives of an AI. So here, objective of AI in an implementing in an education. So here, in order to improve the students learning efficiencies and then personalized educations using a AI algorithm, the adapt to individual students so perform in a real time. So here, by using an AI in an education, the students can able to increase or develop their performance in a real time process. How can we able to implement? So here, take for example, if we are using an platform and Squirrel AI learning, so what is the technology used means? So machine learning algorithm is being used for the implementing these concepts, and also we can able to use an NLP, that is a natural language processing data analytics. So here we have used this technology. The next one, target users, so K-12 students. So what is the model we are going to use means, and so after an initial diagnostics and testing. So here, after initiating the diagnostics testing, so the AI systems should create an personalized learning path, so where we can adjusting as the students progress. So here, so we want to use the AI create. So we want to use an testing. So first initially we need to test the initial process, that is an initial diagnostics. Is there any problems before we are using? So for that the AI can be able to create an personalized learning path. So next one, so we can able to see the next one is a key features. So what is mean by key features means here adaptive. First one is an adaptive, that is an AI identifies a knowledge gap and then strengthen tailoring lessons to focus on weak areas. So first, what is the aim of the first AI means that in order to strengthen the tailored the lessons, who are focus on the weak areas where the problems or results can be able to drop that areas we need to give a more concentration. So next one, so we need to have a real time. So what is mean by a real time process means, so it is to used to provide an instant feedback and an explanations to the students. So here we can able to, by insisting a new methodologies to the students, we can able to get an instant feedback, so that how can we able to have the result of an understanding or an implementing the AI in their education. So that we can able to act according to that current situation. So next one, virtual. So what is mean by virtual means, so hey tutor can able to have an stimulated humans like an attendance to answer a questions queries. So here we can able to use an AI tutor. So what is the use of an AI tutor means? It can able to have interactions with the students to clear all their doubts. Next, we can able to have a smart content delivery. So what is mean by a smart content delivery means? So it is nothing but the content recommendations based on a student's learning pattern, time spent and then each topic, and then what is the performance on a test. So here we are going to have a recommendations. So we are going to give the recommendations for the students learning pattern, how the pattern should be able to understand for the students. So what is the time we need to spend on each topic, and the performance on a test. So next one, results. So engagement and retention. So here, if you want to take an example, so Byju's are reported on more than 80 billion users. So 80 million users are using Byju's. So they have reported as a data. So with the significant of the user engagement, so here we can able to spend the time on a platform. Many students spend hours engaging with the content, ensuring a deep learning. So by having a very good platform and collaborations with an AI, so Byju's has given a very good numbers of users, so they can able to engage in content and ensuring a deep learning. So next one, better learning outcomes. So students using the app for a personalized learning means, so they can able to have a consistently have shown their improved result in an exam. So before, by using a manual process, so we can able to get an average results. So after implementing this AI in an education software, after using an personalized learning system, so the students can able to have an improved result in an exams, specifically in a competitive exams like an IIT, JEE, JEE and a NEET. So next one, can able to see with the scalability. So what is mean by scalability means, so AI has allowed Byju's to scale the services to remote and underserved regions, so that providing an access to and quality educations where a traditional method might fail. So in order to, though there are some traditional method fails, here we can able to use the underserved areas also, so and also in remote areas by having this AI technology. Next one, what are the challenges we are facing? So challenges means we can able to tell digital divide. Next one, we can able to have a cultural and regional adaptations. So next one, teacher integrations. Next, last one is a data privacy. So in first one, so digital divide means it is nothing but the platforms heavy reliance on the internet and can be able to have a human fee students as students barriers. It will be a can be a barrier for the students. So in a rural or under developed areas. So here main thing is we cannot able to rely on the fee structures. And next one, we can able to have a cultural and regional adaptations. So based on the new cultures, we need to adapt ourselves by having protocols to be used in AI systems in different languages. Next one, how can teachers can be able to integrations? So by having an AI, it can be able to personalized learning. So it cannot be able to replace that informations where we can able to have the emotional or emotional support that a human teachers can provide. So the integrations means human beings are different from an AI. So here, so the persons cannot be able to have a motivational support rather than the integrated AI with a traditional teaching methods has been an ongoing challenge. So this is the information regarding teachers integrations. Next one is data privacy. So you have data security and data privacy. So we can able to have concerns around these two concepts. So especially the given the visit amount of personal data, the amount will be the amount of data often personal data will be secure. Thank you one and all for giving me this golden opportunity. We'll meet in another session.